Alright guys, today I really consider myself lucky to be able to try to pick this Sargent. It is a challenge lock from Trekmaster 30. I've had this quite a while, just lost track of it for a little while. Works perfectly. And before we get started, I'll tell you why I feel so lucky. It's because this cat, this evil creature right here, almost killed me yesterday. Give me a good mugshot. Almost killed me yesterday. Because I had to go to the veterinarian and pick up a prescription for him. As I'm pulling in the driveway, this 70-year-old lady crushed my car. All the airbags went off. Thank goodness I was wearing a seatbelt. No injuries to either her or me. So I am very, very lucky. So let's go ahead and clamp this up and see if I can keep that lucky streak and get this thing picked without this key. I have my doubts. Alright guys, this is attempt number 2. There's what the key looks like. Still works just beautifully. The tailpiece is getting caught up on the back of the vise. I am going to try it again, this time using the same tools. I used top of the keyway, and I'm going to go counterclockwise this time. A minute ago I went clockwise. I got a very minor fault set. That's all I can brag about. And I'll use the same pick, a 15 thousandths DeForest. This is from the Praxis kit. I got to tell you, this thing is just full of serrated stuff. All right, light tension. And you're going to hear, it sounds like we're walking on Cheerios. There's just so much going on in here and so little feedback. Nothing. I'm just going from pin to pin, trying to find out which one is binding, and I'm giving it a click. Okay, that's about as far as we're going to get right there. Super light tension, because I found that if you try to use heavy tension, the lock will bind, just seize up all the pins at once. Kind of like it is right now. Okay, that was pin 1. Very minor click. Last pin. Okay, that was probably more clicks than I needed to give him. It is, after all, serrated. I think everything in here is serrated. Thanks for the help there, buddy. First he tries to kill me, and then he tries to make me lose the pins I've already got picked. All right, that was 3. Got to click on him. All right, I just touched pin 5, and I don't know if you saw a very slight turn. Just the cord just turned over just a hair. I'm looking for feedback. And nothing. Oh, that was pin 2. And I got some feedback on that one. Pin 3 is all the way down. Okay, I got to click on him. Okay, we're in the same boat. I'm looking for counter rotation. Getting nothing. Nothing. I'm really testing them now. You probably see the pick flexing there. Do you mind? There's nothing to eat over here, and don't bite me. Whoa, I think that was a mistake. I do a fault set now. That was, I touched pin 5. Okay, I got another deeper fault set, so this is further than I got before. Okay, that was pin 3. I get turned over just a little more. I'm on fresh ground here. Maybe that cat is lucky. caught in a trap here. I don't know. Okay, everything feels like it's bound. There is some counter rotation right there on the last pin. I think that's counter rotation. Try it. Okay, I have a very deep fault set at this point. And there we go. Okay, it is open. The tailpiece is getting caught up here. Let me zoom out. Keep everything in frame. There we go. All right. Take that tailpiece out. Well, let's go ahead and get the pinning tray over here. Get the key over here. Get all this stuff out. All right, that was not my first attempt, though. So we've got a good 15 minutes invested in trying to pick this challenge lock from Trekmaster 30. Let's see what we got here. I can probably pry that tailpiece out. Yeah, not even have to pry it, man. It just slides out. Okay, I'm going to lock it back up. And there's no groove. That's a good thing. I can't screw that up. I'll find something new to screw up, though. Trust me. Okay, it looks like the top of this is filed flat. I don't know why, but it's clearly effective. It kept me out for 15 minutes. Ah, yes. There are those serrations. Yeah, man. Notice the key, though, guys. Notice the key. It is a, let me slide that right as far as it goes. It is a 5-pin key and a 6-pin lock. So that last pin was sitting right on the tip of that. A little bit deceptive, but all's fair. All right, we got a serrated. We got a standard. Got a serrated. Oops, got a serrated. Standard. And a huge, huge serrated. Okay, so 4 of them are serrated. Number 1, 3, 4, and 6. And down here, look at this. Beautifully done. That was one that came out of 6. So when we're riding up inside of there, he's just barely riding on the tip of that key, but that's all you need. Oop, come on, focus for me. Focus for me. There it is out. Here it is in, all the way in. So very cool, well thought out. You can use a 5-pin key for a 6-pin lock. Everybody says no. Every time I say it, somebody says, oh, you can't do that. And if I can survive a T-bone crash, I can make a 6-pin lock out of a 5-pin key. All right, here we go. Serrated on number 1. Beautifully done. Very, very sharp. And a steel spring. Number 2. Also serrated with a reduced diameter tip. Very sharp. And I just glanced in there. Looks like it's serrated as well in the chamber. And it has a little steel spring. Get off of there. I don't know where he went. Probably in the cat's paw since he just passed by. But identical spring to that guy. All right, number 3. Another serrated made out of a key pin. All these springs look like they're the same. Number 4. Oh, no. Look at that guy. There's that T-pin. Even sharpened the tip of it. Slide this around. Let's get those last 2 out of the back. Number 6 got spool elements to him. Nice sharp edges. A double. Also made from a key pin. And the last one, very tight serrations. That's all that, where all that crunching's coming from. And another steel spring. I don't know where that one from chamber number 2, but there was a spring there. We're all done. Let's take a look. Okay, he had to go in from the top, so he replaced this on the top. So he threaded from the top and then put this back in. It doesn't look like it. So it leads you to believe nothing unusual about the Bible, but when you look in there, you see number 5 is threaded, and you notice number 5 here was not threaded in the core. So 5 is threaded in the Bible. And 1, 2, and 3 are threaded in here. And on this one, 1 was threaded, but 2 is not. So you're going to get a lot of variation and feel exactly what you'd want from a challenge lock. And this one certainly challenged me for more than 15 minutes. Anyway, Trekmaster 30. I appreciate you going to all this work. I'm sorry it took so long, but when you make a difficult lock, it's going to live in the naughty bucket for a while. Serve its penance. Anyway, fellas, again, I feel so lucky to be here today. If anybody wants a killer cat, this is the guy. Anyway, fellas, thanks for your time. Stay safe. Stay legal.